Yo dudes, what's going on? So in today's video, I am going to be playing I'm actually showing you guys, so I'm going to be talking to you guys about the Slayer enemies, Slayer stats, and all about the Slayer stuff, since I still get comments about people asking me, like, oh, well, how do you do more damage, or, like, is the only way to actually get Slayer shards by killing Slayer enemies, or, like, what's, like, the best thing to get Slayer shards from, like, the lower enemy guys? Like, I get a lot of questions. Now, I'm going to be answering them all probably in this video. If you have other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. But first off, I'm going to be answering the first and question that's like everyone usually asks is how do you get damage? Like, why do I do 1 damage to these guys? Like, I have like 4 trillion stats, and yet I only do like 1 damage to them. How do you do more damage? Or like, I'm using different moves to boost my power, like, this, like, but it's not working. Is it glitched or something like that? No, it's not glitched. So let's just see a stat. So right over here, you have the Slayer stat. Now, I'm not, like, look, I'm not that good. So my Slayer stat is only 465 million. I don't grind it up too much since the Slayer enemies, I only need like billions to try and get the Ultra Instinct Goku. So once I get Ultra Instinct Goku, though, then I will be grinding them up again to try and get Eren. But that's for a later date. But yeah, anyways, so you do need to kill these guys, and you need to kill them a lot. I mean, like, a lot. So you get Slayer shards, like a specific amount of Slayer shards, like Slayer ability per kill. So like I get from these guys, I get 85.89 billion. So once you get I think you start off with like 1,000, or like you get once you get 1,000, then you go to 2 damage, and then it keeps on going up. But yeah, it's just the damage does not go up instantly. So every time you kill them, you have to kill them a lot to kill them, and every move does the exact same amount of damage. This just if you use the King's Fruit, and then you press this one hits for a lot of different times, so you get more damage technically because it's more hits. So all you really need to do is use an ability like the King's Fruit, which I think the King's Fruit is the best one for farming Slayer enemies, because it hits like 50 times. Now, it doesn't actually hit 50 times, but it's like 50 times. So you can kill these guys super easily. And it's really effective. So use the King's Fruit. People ask me... sneezed. Okay, I don't know if you guys will be able to hear that, but, I'll see the recording if you guys can hear that. But, yeah. So, I lost my train of thought now that I've sneezed. Where was I? Oh, yeah, Magma Fruit. So, the Magma Fruit is a good fruit for using this. It's one of the better ones, but, the King's Fruit is still the best one. The King's Fruit you can find around the map just like the Magma Fruit, but you can also get the Magma Fruit from offers. It's not in here right now, but you can get it sometimes. And now, if you guys can't find the King's Fruit, the Magma Fruit is really good, so I would opt to get the Magma Fruit. Since it has, a lot of meteors that you can shoot up into the sky and then shoot down, which also does hits for a lot of times. Because also the afterburn effect also does damage. So, yeah, those two are really good. A lot of the fruits actually are really good for this. So, yeah. So that's what you guys want to use for this, to get more damage. So, next thing, when you get the Slayer shards, so, these, Spirit shards, which are these, what you want to do is, there's a stat, and go over to the stats, and go over here, and press it. Once you can afford to get that, all you really have to do is just keep on doing it, and you'll get more Slayer stat, which equals more damage, which equals more Spirit shards because you can kill them faster. There's also a Orochi over here who gives quests, and the more quests you complete, which are just random things, the more more Spirit shards you can get, and just different other rewards. And also, yeah. So wait, actually no, yeah, that's about it for the this Slayer stat. The Slayer stat is just how much you say I have 256 Quinn Slayer. That doesn't mean I'm going to do 256 Quinn damage. It just means however much it is giving me. I don't really know what the ratio to it is. Let's just say every let's just say a million Quinn I get, or sorry, every million I get 1 damage for me right now. Because I think it starts out at 1,000 and then you get 2 damage, but then it keeps on racking up. So I don't know what it is right now. I'm just saying a million because I don't know. But yeah, so let's just say a million, and it's just going to keep on racking up. So a million divided by a billion. And then it's just all that, and then a million divided by 250 Quinn, and then it's just all that. So that's the amount of damage I do. So it's obviously not that number because that would be a lot smaller. But still, that's all I just wanted to say about the Slayer ability stats. And then more towards how do you basically get more spirit, or sorry, do more damage to these guys. So once you are able to do 50 damage to these guys, so like I would say once you're able to one shot them, or get close to one shotting them, like at 25 damage when you guys can like really do all. By the way, another reason why the King's Fury is really good, it hits all of them like everywhere around here. So it's not just like one target; it hits all of them. So next though, there are lots of different enemies. Now there's a boss over in that direction. I wouldn't suggest going towards it though because it kind of crashes your game sometimes. It doesn't happen to everyone, but yeah, they're right here, masked ninjas. They have a significant more amount of health, but they also give a lot more reward. See, I'm at 2.5 trillion instead of 80 billion. Huge increase. So the boss though is right over here, next to the waterfall area. It's right there. I'm not gonna go near it since I usually crash whenever I go near it. But yeah, you can just kill it, and then it gives a lot more. So I got 1.189 quad from killing it, which is a lot more than 2 trillion. So And then lastly, there's oh yeah, by the small crystals over here, they give almost no Slayer ability, but they give the most amount of Slayer shards in this dimension. I would only suggest breaking. Oh, some of them are okay. But anyways, I would only suggest breaking them when you can basically one-shot them, because it's kind of just not worth it if you can't one-shot them, since you're gonna be spending like an hour at it if you're just doing it, and then it's just like, oh well, great, I just spent that long time and I only got that amount of crystals, and I still don't do any more damage. There's also large crystals. They give a lot more. They don't give any more Slayer shards or Slayer stats than the other one, but they still give a lot more crystals. I think for me it gives me I think 100 million or 50 million. Let's see right here. Oh, it gives me 50 million each. And yeah. Anyways, over here you got the strong ninjas. Again, they have a significant more amount of health than the mass ninjas and the other guys. But then again, they give me 51 trillion instead of 2 trillion the other guys give. And then also Madara, he doesn't usually crash my game, but sometimes he does. So this guy is safe to go near. So anyways, he gives 12.89 quad instead of the other one that give 1 quad. So it's literally just so much better. You just need to keep on doing that. And then what you want to do next is go into the next dimension, which is dimension 2, and there's some more Slayer enemies there. And that's how and this is all just leads up to you getting more and more Slayer stat. Which once you get enough Slayer stat, then you can go into and fight more creatures that give more and more Slayer stat, which increases your damage, and your damage increases the amount of spirit shards you get. It's just all comes back to a circle, of kill enemies, get the Slayer stat, increase, and then get spirit shards, increase your spirit stat, kill more enemies, get more spirit shards, increase it again, and then keep doing it. And I'm every single time I get the chance, I increase my Slayer stat ability, since you just get 2 times the amount of speed without killing them as you would normally. It's just way better. I wouldn't suggest getting opening up crates until you have a lot of money. You can just keep on getting it, and it's not a worry. It's not it's basically no time at all getting them. And mainly the people who are going to be watching this are people who don't know how this works, so I don't really know if I should go into the second dimension, but I'll still go over a little bit of it. So the Slayer enemies in the second dimension, there's one special spot that 14, so these guys, double them spawn in one area, so you can kill 14 of them instead of 7, and it's just way better. But then again, they do have I think 1 billion health. No wait, is it 1 billion? Yeah, it's 1 billion health. They all have 1 billion health, but they do give a lot. So I get 700 million spirit shards every single time I kill them. Every single time I deal it, I think it's it might even be 1.4 billion. I don't know which one. But you just get a ton, and it's very, it's once you get to the seeds, it's super good. That's how you get most of your spirit shards. That's how I got 553 billion. But if you're starting out, just follow my advice on killing the weak ninjas until you can get enough to where you can kill the other guys, the mass ninjas, and then just keep doing that. And make sure to upgrade this stat as much as you can. This is going to be your best friend in getting more damage. Because doing that Slayer stat allows you to get a more Slayer stat, upgrading the Slayer stat allows you to get more Slayer stat, so then you can do more damage. And then kill these guys faster to get more Slayer stat and Spirit Shards. So, I hope this made sense to you guys, because I tried my very best to explain this. But it doesn't matter that not too many people go over, since, I mean, it's kind of weird. But, yeah, I don't know. I just want to tell you guys this because a lot of people are still asking me, and I kind of want to just help them out a little bit more, since I feel like if me just typing it in is kind of worse than just me being able to just do this. But, yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you guys did enjoy this video, please leave a like, and it really helps out. You guys could also comment, like, if you guys need any, like, pointers on this, like, if you guys didn't understand one part of the video or any of it, like, you guys just leave a comment, and I'll answer it about, like, you know, whatever you guys need. So, and then lastly, subscribe to my channel. It's very, like, the sport I've gotten, well, not recently, but I got 1,000 subscribers, and it's epic. Super crazy. So, thank you guys for that, again. So, yeah, anyways, though, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!